we'll go into SummerSlam and just see what they can do about it. SummerSlam Week 15. Okay, that's a lot of emails. Okay. Rich Ordikawa's contract is up. He's interested in staying for $306,000. It better be for a permanent contract. Great. And he's green happy face now. Valhalla's contract is up at the end of the week. Cost would be $165. That is reasonable. I don't know why some of these stars have way more expensive contracts. Vicky's is probably super expensive. $355. Good golly. Well, now we're under $1 million. Was that supposed to be funny? If it was, I'm not laughing. We'll see how funny it is when time comes to renegotiate my contract. He's satisfied. We'll figure it out with him. Dana Brooke. Hey, boss. I've been talking with Rubao a lot lately, and she had this great idea that we should team up for a tag team match. I think we'd actually make an awesome tag team. Not really in my plans. You're asking for a lot here. We'll figure it out. Sure. Okay. Ensure that your least popular available bruiser is in a match for Network Special. Holy cow. I've never gotten this card before. Who's my least popular available bruiser? LA Knight. Okay. I will get him into a match. We'll do a stamina check here. Everyone's stamina is sufficient. We will do a morale check. I'm guessing it's Matador. Yep, Matador, and then LA Knight and Carmella. Still same usual suspects here. Although we're definitely getting people up, because look at everybody who's in green happy face morale. Yeah, we are doing just fine. In fact, yeah, Matador is the only person under well, if we sort by popularity. Mensua. What in the world, man? Yeah, we only have 4 people under 80. Whatever. Let's book a card then. So, let's check power cards also. Special promotion in the shop. My money. Do I have a free arena booking? I have just the one. Do I get this backstage brawler and real steel? I have 1 real steel. I have 3 backstage brawlers, so I can skip that one. I might get the real steel one. And then use some free logistic cards. Okay. So matches I want to for sure have on the card. I was thinking about, do I do the tag team title match now, or do I do the singles feuds now? The singles feuds are more like flexible. Carrie Rush's contract, was she one of the ones who I just renewed? Where's Ordikawa? Ordikawa is 11 weeks. Valhalla was 11 weeks. Who was the other one I just renewed? Hold on. contract situation here. I need to just review something because I am draft order. Vicky was the other one. Yeah. So Vicky, Valhalla, and Rich Orikawa. It was just Vicky, for some reason, had a way more expensive. Vicky and Rich had just way more expensive contracts for whatever reason than Valhalla. Something off with the calculations there. Okay. Aaliyah Nikita. Title match. Probably the main event. I'd like Nikita to retain, but I don't know if I'm going to fix the match yet. And I don't know if I'm going to do anything else. Ella and Wendy are just going to be in a match. I mean, per the stipulation, tag team titles on the line. Where are they? All their staminas are just going to be wrecked again because I just can't seem to figure it out with these two. And then I want to do... Can't do McStone Cena. I might just do like a... You know what I can do is call out McStones on Cena. If they get to level 4, great. If they don't, whatever. I'll just do a submission match the next time that Cena's available. Okay. The idea here with the women's tag is what is the specialty match for SummerSlam? Steel Cage. I have an idea. But thinking of doing like Fatal 4-Way. I could do Fatal 4-Way, like Extreme Rules or something, or Steel Cage, or anything. It's basically, do I want to blow off the tag team feud or the singles feuds? What would be the fourth match anyway? It would be a men's match. LA Knight's cutting a promo. Is it going to be Manhattan Cross? Yeah. For the title. This has to be GM interference also. What do you want? Least popular available bruiser is LA Knight. Shoot. Okay. LA Knight. Kawa. Door. Then I don't have the women's tag on the card at all. That's not right. Oh, no, I don't want to clear that match. There we go. I gotta get that network special. That's just... You book around that. You go out of your way to get that card. See, for some reason I feel like blowing off the singles feuds and saving the tag team feud for later. Carrie is feuding with JC. Valhalla is feuding with me. Something like that. Okay. And then we think about how we spin each match here. If I try to change this, I think it, yeah, GM interference is only with normal, so this has to be a normal match. Okay. This one, their staminas all suck, so whatever. This one's staminas are decent, so I can put some extra stuff on either of these matches. Another TLC match, run it back. Maybe just normal matches. So, promo Carmella. Oh, I don't have Vicky and Zaya. Shoot. I forgot about Vicky and Zaya. They're fighting currently on the beaches of Baltimore, Maryland. Oh. Okay. Do I put Vicky and Zaya in this match? Or do I have it spill into this one? Let me look up something here. Let's look up feuds. Clear face. Okay, so I want to see Ella. Okay. The risk here is giving all of these stars minus morale because of Stephanie's interference. That will be kind of hard to deal with. Like, I have a cool idea, like, narratively, what to do with this match. I think they're all at maximum morale. Vicky might not be, but yeah. Okay, I think that's better. Titles are on the line, except for this one. We're not doing the titles on the line. Stadium. Okay. Free advertising. I have free advertising. I do have 1 free arena booking. I have 2 free special effects. I want to save the free arena booking. That's just good to, because I only have the 1. It is the most expensive. Is there anything else I want to like do? I think this gets everything onto the card. Okay. Dana. What is Carmella? Oh, they're okay. They're in that. So I'll have to do a bunch of stuff for Carmella or for Dana in the next couple weeks. And Matador's contract is going to be super expensive. Not as expensive as the others, though. Yeah. Okay, let's use... Let's put off Matador's contract negotiation. Alright, problem solved there. Free advertising booking. Free special effects booking is right here. Make some more money. Yeah, I have no superstars to use To the Moon on, so I'll just hang on to that. I think this is our card. Tag team titles are on the line. This is men's title is on the line. Women's title is on the line. Well, okay. Do I fix the match for Nikita? Because what's my next plan here? Let's think forward. On this card, I will be blowing off 3 feuds. Well, 5 women's feuds, technically. But they'll still have the tag feud, so I'm not going to... I'm going to keep them all against each other. Just gives them kind of more flexibility for singles, which I can plan for in the future. But I think my future women's world title feud for WrestleMania is going to be Ella Nikita. So I would like that to be for the title. So I might fix the match for Nikita again. Like, that's, yeah, a choice. Yeah. So I would do Ella, Nikita, and then I forgot to look at the role matchups for when I did the tag team of Vicky and Zaya. I'll have to look back in the footage for that. Because maybe I turn one of them. I can't turn Vicky face though. She's my perma heel. I could have her go against Aaliyah. I don't think I've ever done Aaliyah Vicky. That could be an option. And then Zaya Wendy perhaps. Yeah, just sort of swap between the three of them. That works. And then men's feuds. Manhattan Cross will still be able to continue. I don't think I'm blowing up any men's feuds, so they'll all just continue. This one I'll be done with. I'll figure out how to end Mahan Menswa. I'll turn Flint McStones. Like fire Cena, honestly. Like fire Cena and hire somebody else. Although I've never intentionally fired anybody before. Okay, I think I'm good. I'm just doing the usual like overthinking. So let's just make sure that we can't use anything better than stage booking crew. We have fulfilled our commissioner goal. We did promise Wendy Chu that he would interfere on a match. We are doing that. And then we'll handle the Dana stuff next week. Matches. Oh, wait. Where is it? Where is it? Here. From the sunny shores of Baltimore, Maryland, it's SummerSlam. Welcome to Monday Night Raw. Welcome to the road of 10 million fans. We hope you're having a good night, and let's get into our show. Last week, we saw in the main event, Kerry Rush and Valhalla won by disqualification after JC and Indy pulled out some weapons and started attacking. And so this rivalry between these four has gotten incredibly heated, and so it's really been starting to boil over. And we are now going to, rather than put their tag titles on the line, that will be saved for a future event. Instead, we're just going to have these four fight inside a steel cage, a SummerSlam specialty. And so we'll see who can get the upper hand in this steel cage match. So Kerry versus JC, Valhalla versus Indy, and all of them against each other. Steel cage match sponsored by Wendy's. JC Jane picks up a huge win in a 5-star legendary match. Jane defeats Rush, Valhalla, again, JC Jane, the most consistent woman on the roster, and Hartwell. 5-star match. Dana Brooke calls out Carmella for costing her the women's world title, and handing the opportunity to, well, not, Aaliyah deserves the opportunity, obviously, but, taking that opportunity away from her, and she says that Carmella will face consequences next week. And that's good. So that is a level 2. Brooke calls Carmella. As promised per the stipulation of last week, Veer Mahan defeated AJ Styles in that fatal 4-way, earning him and Cena a tag team title opportunity. And so we'll see. Will Veer and Cena, the men of the people, defeat Mansoor and AJ for the men's tag team titles? Regular tag team match. And this is for those. They can. And it grows to level 4, so we'll end it soon. So let's see. We've got Mahan and Cena. Mahan now double champ, my favorite thing. Defeat Mansoor and Styles in a 4-star match for the men's tag team titles. Carmella, she comes out in response to Dana's, calling her out. And Carmella says, like, whatever could you possibly mean? I didn't cost you the title. You should have won it on your own. And, she's just ignoring it. And, she obviously did not do it. She denies the allegations that Nikita perhaps paid off Carmella, because Carmella has no love lost for the Raw executive leadership team. And, the reminder of that, the crowd really loves that. So good showing for Carmella. The next match, Ella Rubao comes out. And as she does so, as she enters the arena, she's suddenly surprised that the arena is empty. And she doesn't really know what's going on. Like, there obviously was just people cheering for Carmella in that promo. And then when she comes out, all of a sudden the crowd is they're just gone. Doesn't really understand what's happening. Then Wendy Chu's music hits. And the whole arena starts to get very strange. This is a dreamscape match. This is happening within Wendy Chu's dreamscape. And so Wendy is tormenting Ella with all the various, with a bunch of various things from her past. Her various feuds with Vicky McLeod, where, she wasn't able to get a win over Vicky. And she even taunts her with Stephanie McMahon's presence, that she had to step down from the executive leadership team while Heath and Nikita got to keep their positions. And so Ella is being tormented by these visions of Vicky and Stephanie. And in the middle of it all, Xia Li somehow enters the dreamscape and attacks this dream version of Vicky McLeod. And so this weird sort of melding of reality and dream starts to break down at this point. And it's at this point where the dream starts to fade away. And Wendy has Ella in the sleeper hold. Even though we saw on the vision that Wendy was being pinned. So maybe she puts her in the sleeper hold and then pins her afterwards. And so we'll see how this ultimately...
That's it. Ring the bell.
So Wendy ultimately does win in the end. And we'll say that perhaps, Vicky tried to get a one-up on Xia by entering the dreamscape, but then Xia got the final word there. But it ends both their feuds. They're all going to be super mad at me. Chu defeats Rubao Lee and McLeod. A 4-star match. Okay. Flint McStone's PhD says, John Cena, congratulations on your title win. I'm going to destroy you. And Flint McStone's is just having none of Cena. He has never had any of Cena. He is, of all the people in that mid-card match for the tag team titles, he only really respects Veer Mahan. And so, yeah, what's going to happen here? I want this feud to be over. McStones calls Cena. Heath Manhattan and Karrion Kross are scheduled to have a world title match. And LA Knight confronts them backstage and is just like, you know what? I never got my rematch for the title, and I think that I deserve it. And Karrion Kross and Heath just kind of both ignore him. And so when they start to have their match, LA Knight just comes out and just inserts himself into the match. And what are we really supposed to do? Because we don't know if Stephanie McMahon is actually here because she was just in a dream. And Heath Manhattan is just like, fine, whatever. I'll pin you both. And so here we go. And he does it. He does stack up both Kross and Knight. So silencing Knight and his title aspirations. But Karrion Kross loses his title to Heath Manhattan, who is now your men's world champion, which makes me giddy. Level 3 feud. Manhattan absolutely dominates. Defeats Kross and Knight. And perhaps Kross has an issue because when they're both stacked up, like LA Knight was for sure pinned, and then Karrion Kross was on top of him, and then Manhattan was on top of him. And so technically you can argue that Kross was pinning Knight. So it's a curious finish, but the title is awarded to Heath Manhattan, and we'll see what happens next week. Matt Adore says that Rich Orikawa, he's been famous all over the world, and he gets one fluke win with Stephanie McMahon's assistance. But Matt Adore has been at Raw. He's been a champion, and he wants to silence this Orikawa sort of swell, and people think it's good. And it does get to a level 4 feud, so we've got some options for next week. Adore calls Orikawa. And in the main event, Aaliyah finally gets her title opportunity one-on-one with Nikita Lyons in a ladder match. So she wants to run back with no other interference. We know that Stephanie is not interfering. We've got no other competitors. Carmella is not participating. Ella's not participating. It is just Aaliyah's opportunity. And so it is a title match. Over the course of the match, eventually Aaliyah gets up to the top, but Nikita meets her there. And they start, fighting each other. Aaliyah gets the slightly upper hand, and she goes to reach for the title really quick while Nikita is distracted. And as she does, the title moves up. It gets pulled upwards just slightly out of her reach. Once again, the fix is in. Nikita Lyons defeats Aaliyah in a 5-star legendary match. When will Nikita's depravity cease? Lyons defeats Aaliyah in a 5-star match, retaining the women's world title. What a great show, despite most of my matches being normal matches. The Rock versus Chester. Oh, they're in a small arena too, because again, they can't afford it.
1, 2, that's it. Bring it.
The Rock wins. It's an Iron Man match also. Jey Uso calls out Jerry the King Lawler, and it's excellent. Okay. Elias, Dominic, and Joaquin Wilde.
2, that's 3. Ring the bell.
What happened to Logan Paul? Maya T. Kirk is excellent. Hey, 5 promo skill. Good for her. Candice LeRae and Raquel Rodriguez. Whatever happened to Alexa Bliss?
Ring the bell.
Raquel Rodriguez. Candice injured for 3 weeks. That sucks. Booker T also calls out Jerry the King Lawler. Smart. Vince and Montez.
1, 2, ring the bell.
Sure. Montez wins. Another Iron Man match, by the way. They might be getting confused because Steel Cage was the specialty, not Iron Man. John the Fish Herman cuts a charity for fish and fish preservation. Don the Matrix, Gigi Dolan, and newcomer Nikki Ash. Paul Scott Anywhere.
2, that's it. Ring it.
Gigi Dolan wins. It's amazing and does not increase nor finish the rivalry. NXT, kind of some expensive matches here. Omos and Cruz del Toro. This will probably finish their feud.
Ring the bell.
Cruz del Toro, my guy. Amazing. Rivalry complete. Rather than putting this match on the card, they're just going to cut a promo against each other. They were already at level 4. Shane and Sheamus.
1, 2,
Winner gets to keep the
that's
Shay.
it. It's over. Hit the bell.
Shane, mediocre, starts a new feud. They're already at level 4, so I don't know what you're doing. Jive and Jinder.
1, 2,
Jive Owens, 91 popularity.
ring it.
Look at this guy. Level 2 feud. Rikishi cuts a promo for charity, and it's good. His charity is for butts. Wesley and Seth Rollins.
1, 2,
Wesley stamina. He wins. At what cost? Nothing. Robert Roode is good. And it's steel cage match for the women's world title. It's got to be Karen Compactor, right? Look at Roxanne. Look at that. Karen Compactor, women's world champion. Roxanne, unsurprisingly, injured for 3 weeks at 0 stamina. Gallows and The Miz for the world title. Both potentially injured. Gallows retains. And both of them injured. Tyler Bate, fine. Meechin and Liv Morgan. What happened to Cinnamon Garrett?
1, 2, ring the bell.
If Cinnamon Garrett got frustrated and quit the show, I might hire her. Ezekiel is okay and calls out Luke Gallows for some reason. Caden Carter and Rhea Ripley. Caden, you gotta retain. No, you can't have them all. Mustafa Ali calls out Tyler Bate rather than being on the show. Strowman and Balor with a run-in from Shanky for some reason. Strowman wins. And Balor also injured. Escobar is good. And Bayley and Katana Chance in the main event for some reason. Last woman standing. Bayley wins. These matches were all also expensive. Or no, I guess not. Tables normally $5K. All right. Amazing booking. Good booking. Amazing. And good booking. Good job, us. All right, let's see where our staminas are. So only Valhalla can compete next week. All right. Somebody is good at Steel Cage. Did I know that? What did I also see? 3-star performance. Good job, us. 3-star performance here. And staminas are all actually still fine. Good job. So I can blow off some other stuff next week. Awesome. In this match, lots of double minuses, huh? And did really nothing for anybody's popularity here. But staminas are all still fine. It did finish some rivalries, 2.5-star performance. That's kind of what I expected. Lost for Knight and Cross, so their morale is going to... LA Knight I'll have to figure something out with him. Karrion Kross, big loss on popularity, though. 2-star performance. And then main event. Staminas are still fine. Morale is still fine for Aaliyah, despite the loss. 4.5-star performance. Look at this. This is just all around. Just a great showing here. And then we got feuds all growing. All right. We had 145 rating score, 134,000 new fans, got $500,000, so back over $1 million. That's great. Suplex Unprettier says, I can't believe we're over halfway through the season. Raw is killing it with these awesome shows. Thank you for watching. Viking Woman with extrasensory perception, and who speaks Spanish, says, name a rivalry with a better ending than Nikita Lyons and Aaliyah. Great payoff to an awesome feud. Yeah, the way I described it was definitely the end of that feud. 450 Show in Russia says, oh yeah, Carrie learns about consequences. Shouldn't have tried that beatdown on JC the other week. That's fair. There was that run-in. Ultimate Destroyer Musician says, whoa, did you see Stephanie McMahon stepping in to help Wendy? Ella Rubao looked furious. Many of the women in that match looked furious. Thank you for watching. Super Snob 88 says, what a show. Speechless. #Raw. That's a great social media post. Thank you for watching. Super Spear Brand says, wow, no handshakes at the end of Cena Mahan versus Styles Mansois. Looked like they wanted to kill each other at the bell. Great. Macho Sharpshooter Mania says, Raw pushing even further ahead in the ratings war with SmackDown over last month. Have to admire what they're doing there. We're a great show. Karrion Kross says, ridiculous odds against me today. Enjoy the title while you can, Manhattan. That took about as much skill as winning a lottery. See, I told you he was frustrated with it. Going to challenge the results. Dapper Chairman 2000 says, Aaliyah came up short tonight. Nikita Lyons holds on to that strap. Maybe it was a little more subtle than it seemed. Summer Sensation Max says, great match that was with Wendy Chu today. Zaya unlucky to lose that. And then King Hotel 2000 says, Ella Rubao getting pushed a lot lately on Raw. Lately? Thank you for being a new fan, but Ella Rubao's been the top star on this brand for 6 years. 5 years at least. Okay. 108 108 rating score for SmackDown, 49,000 fans, $52,000. GG is apparently great and falls count anywhere. 116 rating score for NXT, 74,000 fans, $3,000. 103 rating score for 2.0, 54,000 fans, and $63,000, and no notes. We apparently completed one of our challenges at this point, so we get a trophy for that. We did the commissioner goal. We get network special. Straight from the top. I think that's the GM interference one, so we do get a fixed match. So that's great. Cool. Well, this is interesting. Unintentional with the men's title, actually. Or I wasn't even planning on it, but all that remains of the executive leadership team are now featured all at the top of the card here. We got Trick Williams and Becky Lynch on SmackDown. We got Luke Gallows and Rhea Ripley on 2.0. And then right behind my face here, we got Sheamus and Karen Compactor on NXT, which is exciting. Maybe Sheamus should actually appear on that show. I imagine he's probably going to quit sometime soon. So, really good show. I'm liking what stories I'm telling. I'm obviously telling them very long. I didn't realize that week I took an entire hour to book. Whoops. But, yeah. I'm going to record the next emails and getting the shakeup, and we'll continue on through the Raw season. So, thank you very much for watching. I've been Breadfiesta, and I hope your day is going exactly the way that you want it to.